What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's main event, the return of former middleweight champion Israel Adesanya versus the up-and-coming Joe Pyfer. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got a fight that a lot of people are kind of confused of with the matchmaking, right? Because you have Izzy, who is a former champion, highly decorated, defended his belt several times. And you have Joe Pyfer, who is, just kind of breaking into like that top 15, top 10 status. So for him to have such a notable name, it is somewhat surprising. But the UFC, they're definitely in this mode of putting the old guard with the new guard, trying to really push new stars against the guys who have kind of been around for a little bit, and Izzy is, in fact, riding a 3-fight losing streak, has not won since UFC 287 against Alex Pereira back in 2023. And you got Pyfer, who is riding a 3-fight win streak all in the last, year and a half. Now, they're not the most notable names. The most notable name is Kelvin, and it was a fight that he did struggle to get the victory, where he was hot early on, put him down a few times, but as the fight went on, you saw Joe fade, and you saw Kelvin only get better. And Kelvin is a guy who also had success against Israel Adesanya in their classic showdown about 5-6 years ago. But Joe, who shows flashes of greatness, right? Definitely showed his grappling skills against Abus Magomedov in his last fight at UFC 320. But I think with his style, he's going to have to really, yes, he throws massive haymakers. He is someone who likes to blitz. He likes to put on the pressure. He is going to march forward. He is going to do everything that he can to try to find the mark of Israel Adesanya. But what I'm thinking, and this could end up being a really bad take, but I feel like this is going to end up being a very similar fight as when Izzy fought Marvin Vettori. Very similar fight as when he fought Paulo Costa, where if Izzy's in shape, right, he is going to be peppering Joe with jabs, staying on the outside, on his lateral movements, going left to right, staying away from the power shots of Joe Pyfer. And it's going to be a 25-minute, cardio race, right? He's going to have to be on his bicycle for 25 minutes if he can't find that kill shot on Joe Pyfer. But using leg kicks, using the jab, using the inside calf kicks, those are all things that are going to be able to kind of keep Joe from blitzing, from moving forward, keep him somewhat stationary, just cut him down like a tree. And Izzy, really he has all the makings to be able to do something like that. He's made an entire career off of that, right? It's just the big question mark with Izzy is, does he still have the motivation? Is his chin still there? Because his last 3 fights, the Sean Strickland fight just got absolutely shut down, right? Just was not able to make any adjustments throughout that fight. Sean just used elite boxing and pressure to just completely stifle Izzy throughout the fight. Then he came back, had the fight against Dricus du Plessis, where he looked like he was on absolute fire at points in that fight. And then he gets, taken down and subbed in the 4th round. Then he had the fight with Nasruddin Imavov, what was this, like 13, 14 months ago, February 2025, where, again, on absolute fire. He couldn't miss on Imavov. And then going into the 2nd round, he got cracked, It's the fight game. It is what it is. But you definitely see he's not as agile as he used to be, where I would have seen him been able to get out of that shot, because it seemed like he saw the shot coming, but it's like he didn't expect it to just be so accurate. Like, it's like he almost didn't realize like how much ground Imavov could cover. But, so with those 3 losses, there is context to them. They are at the highest of levels against these guys. And I think the style of Joe Pyfer, yeah, he's got 9 knockouts. He does have 4 submissions. I can see him getting a takedown on Izzy. If he's able to press Izzy up against the fence, wrap up the legs and dump him, I can see that happening for sure in the fight. Maybe taking Izzy's back, but Izzy tall, long, and lanky. He's got good leverage. He's going to be, 6'4", 6'5". I think Joe's about 6'1", 6'2". Izzy's going to have a 5-inch reach advantage on him as well. So it almost feels blasphemous to pick against Stylebender in this fight. And, I'm riding with Izzy till the wheels fall off. His style as a fighter is just one of my favorite things to watch. Even when he's almost on cruise control, it's just It's like he's just working on a different level than everybody else. His ability to judge distance, he can stick to the basics at times, but when he does turn it on, I mean, it's like he just enters like this whole different realm of flow state, and it's very interesting to watch. And yeah, he's what, 35 now, I'm assuming. That's how much accolades this guy has. I'm scrolling this high just to get to his fucking age. He's 36. So with what makes him good, that is a little bit concerning, because I know with the heavier weights, the age doesn't really, it's not as concerning. But with what makes Izzy so good, he relies on timing, speed, athleticism. Those are all things where, you know, as age, those things do go away. But I think that he could pick Joe Pyfer apart. I think he can land the kill shot on Joe Pyfer. I think he could knock Joe out. I don't know if he will. I think we just might see a 25-minute, you know, Izzy coasting to a victory. But, you know, I don't want to say Joe doesn't have a chance. He definitely can go out there and just crash, just cover distance on a blitz, crack Izzy, put him away. I can see that. I can see a left hook, getting Izzy up against the fence and just throw some haymakers. I can see him clipping him, kind of like how he got Marc-Andre Barrieu. I can see that happening. But unlikely. And I'm going with Izzy. I think he's going to turn back the clock this Saturday, get the job done against Joe Pyfer. Guys, that's going to do it for today. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this fight, on this main event, on this matchup. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. That's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.